What's up, guys? We are back once again. I got my man Goose Sports in the house. We're gonna do our Week 5 picks, but first let's recap the previous week. How'd we do?
How we doing? And yeah, I got my iPad out. Where I can look at the stats and all that. We'll go over the games. But going by last week, Bobby is back. He's back in the win column. He's back in the win column as he outdid me this week. He was 11-4, strong 11-4. So hopefully you guys listened to Bobby last week and made all your bets on the teams that he picked, and not with 9-6. He was 11-4. Plus, we had that one game that was postponed, Pittsburgh and Tennessee, which we played at a later date. But yeah, we got a lot of games. We got a lot of games to go over. Like I said, I got my iPad out, so I'll give you some key stats of the game because I mean, if you look at the majority of these football games coming up, there's one key stat that really tells why teams win or lose in the NFL. Still to this day, when it's a pass-happy league. So, but
what is that? What's up, Sam Dog? What's up, Still? What's up, Karam?
It's called running the football. So,
what's up, Lewis?
And,
when you run the ball.
There's one game I'm not going to go over. When we get to it, I'll tell you. But there's one game where this team, I was surprised at the disparity in the passing attempts and the rushing attempts. I was surprised, and we'll go there. So, but since you're the host of the show, I guess you can start it off. What game are we going over first?
Let's just start from the top. We'll work our way down, and
okay.
Let's so you got them up, or you want me to pull them up? I can pull them up. You want to go week 4 and do the recap, or?
Yeah, we had the Thursday night game. We had the Broncos and the Jets, and this game, I remember last week saying I thought I was gonna, kill myself for picking the Jets. But look, for a minute there, man, I was gonna get lucky. But the Jets pulled the Jets, and they lost 37-28. As I mean, the Jets, they're horrible. But did you see Sam Darnold?
The Jets are probably the worst team in the league.
Did you watch that game?
Like 3/4 of it. Not all of it, but like 3/4 of it.
Did you see Sam Darnold's touchdown run? And nobody touched him?
Yeah.
That's probably part of the – I was shocked. But, nowadays when you can't hit the quarterback, people probably scared of the quarterback. So they never touched him. And he went 50 yards or something like that. It was insane. I was like, man, is anybody going to tackle him? But, so the Broncos win 37-28. Here we go. 44 passes for the Jets. 24 rushing attempts. The Broncos, 31 passes, 32 runs. You see, when you balance NFL coaches, what happens? You win football games. Now, Rippon did throw 3 interceptions for Denver, but they were able to overcome that because they're playing the Jets.
I retract my previous statement, Goose. The Lions are worse than the Lions are worse than the Jets. Micro Mike, shout out to Micro Mike, Lions fan in the chat. What's up, Sam Dog? What up, guys?
But again, see, man, you look at Denver. Look at the stats here. Denver had 3 turnovers. Jets had 0. The Jets lost the game. How are you +3 in the turnover ratio when you lose a football game? You know why? When you throw the ball almost 50 freaking times and only run it a handful of times. So,
yeah.
I mean, I just think less Sam Darnold probably would have been better for the Jets. But I mean, but you look at it, they had Le'Veon Bell. He was out, wasn't he? Yeah, he was out.
Yeah, he was not playing.
They had Frank Gore, and look, Frank Gore was a great running back in his prime. He's a Hall of Famer. I don't think that's even debatable that he's going to be in the Hall of Fame. But at this point in his career, he's not going to be that guy that's going to go out there and run the ball 20, 25 times a game.
No, not even close. Nope.
It's not. I mean, he was a great running back. I mean, that's not even up for debate. But Yeah, I mean, Jets were kind of probably put behind the 8 ball running the football because they had no running backs that can actually do it. So, but yeah,
Lewis, your boy went 11-4 this week, so I did pretty good.
Yeah, I would 11-4. All right, so next on the list. Oh man, okay, we'll get to the noon games. First, we'll get to my team, Saints and the Lions. As hey, look, man, this game did not start off well for the Saints at all. They got down 14-0 as Detroit converted 2 third-down and longs on the first drive, and they got a touchdown.
I actually thought the Lions had a chance to win this game early.
And then the first play the Saints have gets intercepted, and Detroit scores again. It's 14-0. I'm like, I'm doing the game. I'm like, well, yeah, this Saints are going to implode because they played horrible the last 2 weeks. But I got to give Sean Payton credit. Sean Payton ran the ball 42 times and passed it 25 times. I got to give Sean Payton credit. I mean, they ran the ball 42 times for 164 yards. They were able to control the clock. They had the ball 36 minutes to Detroit's 23. That's a whole quarter. That's a whole quarter that Detroit did not have the football.
Yeah.
So at least for one game, Sean Payton stuck with the run. I don't think it's going to last. I don't think it's going to last. I think he's going to revert back to his old self. But Drew Brees, I mean, all the talk, Drew Brees can't throw the ball 10 yards. You look pretty good throwing the ball 20 yards very consistently.
He kind of looked like the Brees of old.
I mean, I don't know what happened these last few weeks, why he wasn't throwing why he maybe wasn't by design he wasn't throwing the football down the field, game plan, but it seemed like he was throwing the football down the field more than he did all year. And Quan Smith, we've been waiting for this guy to break out for about 3 years now. And he finally stepped up and caught everything that was thrown to him with Michael Thomas out. But look, Saints went 35-29. They didn't play very well in the back end of that game. But, in the NFL, it's about what wins and losses, right? You win by 3, 20.
An inch or a mile, man.
40.
It don't matter. What up, JD? What's up, man?
It's all about wins and losses. It's all about wins and losses. So the Saints get a big victory as they needed that one. Let's see what next on the list. Let's see. We got the Jaguars and the Bengals. As we both hit on this one, we both picked Joe Burrow to get his first victory, and Cincinnati wins 33-25 over Jacksonville. Jacksonville's other team is probably one of the worst teams in the league.
Eddie, I just checked this. Eddie, I checked the stream on my phone, and yeah, my for some reason my camera's jacked up. I don't know why, but it looks like I'm swimming underwater. So I apologize for that, guys.
And another stat of the week. Bobby. Jacksonville passes the ball has 40 pass attempts, 20 rush attempts. Cincinnati, 34 rush attempts, 36 pass attempts. See what happens when you balance. You win football games. Why don't coaches? What's wrong with coaches? I mean, they get behind by 7 points, and they get scared, and they just throw it every time. I'll admit it. As Joe Burrow
completely abandoned the run.
They threw for 300 yards. I think Joe Burrow. I think this is his third straight game throwing for 300 yards. Let me pull the stat real quick here. Let's see, where's his game stats? Yeah. The first week. Let's see. Well, the first week he threw for 193. The last 3 games he's threw for 300 yards. Joe Mixon ran the ball for 151 yards, 25 carries for Cincinnati. I mean, that's when you run the football, man. I mean, good things happen when you run the football.
Yep.
Bengals are 1-2-1. They got the tie. They had that tie. Jaguars are 1-3. I think Cincinnati will play. I think they're going to improve throughout the year. They might not make the playoffs, but I think they're going to win probably about 5-6 games, maybe this year. I just think they're going to get better and better every week.
I don't think Cincinnati's going to be as bad as people originally thought they were going to be.
They're not going to get the first one. They're not going to get the first pick in the draft. That's not going to happen.
There's going to be there's 4 teams that are fighting for the number 1 pick right now. The Texans, the Lions, the Jets, and what's the other one there? There was one more.
The Jets,
Texans,
Giants.
Texans, Lions, Jets.
Jacksonville's one of them.
And the Giants.
Giants.
So it's the Texans, the Lions, the Jets, and the Giants. Those are the 4.
All right. So next on the list is we got the Dallas Cowboys and the Cleveland Browns. It's you, Bobby. You went out on a limb. You picked Cleveland, and you hit Hater.
I had a feeling because Dallas, they're on their dude. They're backpedaling fast. Like they're backpedaling real fast.
49-38 was the final score in this game. Is a 24. It was 24-0. I'm sorry. Let me look it up here. Yeah, 24-0 in the second quarter, and then 10-0 in the third quarter for the Browns. Dallas never scored in the second or third quarter. Dallas never scored a point in the second or third quarter. They got scored 34-0 in the second and third quarters. Another game, Dak Prescott goes 500 yards, albeit 58 pass attempts, and they ran it 18 times. Only 18 times for 85 yards.
Yeah.
Cleveland, on the other hand, ran the ball for 40 times, 307 yards. When's the last time you've seen a 300-yard game in the NFL? Running the ball. It don't happen very often.
The Patriots had 250 on the Raiders, I think, and it was like, dude, like it was insane. Like they couldn't stop it. They literally just couldn't stop it.
The Cowboys, they had that one run that Odell Beckham ran back he was 15 yards behind the line of scrimmage, and he still scored a touchdown. Dallas, they're not playing defense. They're not playing defense at all. But they're in a bad division. I still think they're winning this division. But they're in a bad division, which really doesn't.
The Carolina game is not in my market, so I saw. I got to see highlights of the Carolina game, but not the game itself. So it's not in my market. I'm in New England, so I didn't get that game.
I was on the same time as the Saints here, I believe, and so I was unable to get that one. But all right, so Dallas, man, Dallas. I don't know where to go. I think they need to maybe just run the football more with Ezekiel Elliott. But their defense is horrible. Their defense is horrible. They lost. They should have lost to the Falcons. They should be winless right now. The Cowboys should be winless.
Yeah,
but they're not. Yeah. So that's all that matters is you're not. So you are what your record says you are. So.
No doubt. They got a lot of defensive issues. That secondary is suspect at best, and usually they're not too bad against the run, but lately teams have been running all over them.
Yeah, 300 yards is alarming if I was a Cowboys fan. Alarming. All right. Ooh, now we got probably the best team in the NFC. Seattle Seahawks, they beat the Dolphins 31-23. It's a close game, but it's the NFL, right? Russell Wilson, 360 yards through the air, 2 touchdowns and 1 pick. And Fitzmagic threw the ball 45 times. Fitzmagic shouldn't be throwing the ball 45 times. Sorry. And he's 0 touchdowns, 2 picks. I did see where Fitzpatrick's going to start this week again for Miami for some reason. I don't know why they won't just start Tua. Hey,
I'm gonna let me try. I'm gonna be on audio, right? But I'm gonna turn my camera off and turn it back on. So keep talking. I just gotta see if I can fix this cam issue.
Okay, no problem. But I think Miami should just move forward to, especially if Tua is healthy. I think they said Tua is healthy, but I don't know, man. But Fitzpatrick is not the future for the Dolphins. Then he's not the future. Tua is. So we're 2.5, and 3. You're not going anywhere in the AFC. Looks better though. You can't look
Yeah.
better.
Yeah, it looks much better now.
So.
I fixed it, so we're good. We're good. All right, good. I just had to reset it. We're good though.
We both
but dude, there's a lot of there's.
Seattle, so we got that one.
I had like just going back to that Dallas game for a second, dude. I had a feeling Cleveland was going to go in there and punch them in the mouth. I did.
They did, man. All right, see. Oh, we got Tampa.
Dude, they look. There's a lot of teams out there that look lost. The Giants look lost. The Jets look lost. Like the identity of the team is just non-existent. What's up next, Goose? What do we got next?
Tampa Tom. As the Buccaneers beat the Chargers 38-31. Is actually I'm about to call them San Diego. Los Angeles had a lead in this game. They actually were. Was it 24-7? Yeah, 24-7. As they had a big fumble late in before halftime. Los Angeles fumbled the ball around their own goal line and gave Tampa a short field. And they scored. It was 24-14 right into halftime. But Tampa Bay they didn't falter. They didn't panic. They got behind
Brady. Dude, I don't know how you feel. Brady still looks pretty good though.
Yes.
Brady still looks pretty good.
I heard about OJ Howard getting hurt, or should say injured. Like he's out now for a while. But
yeah, I actually just got a Twitter update like a couple hours ago. He, according to the MRIs, he ruptured his Achilles, so he's done for the year.
He's done for the year. As Los Angeles, the Chargers. I think they're another team that has a bright future. I think Herbert's a good quarterback. I think they should stick with him the whole year. He didn't really have a bad game. 20 out of 25, 290 yards, 3 touchdowns, 1 interception.
No, he can.
He's a rookie, so
Herbert can play. He's proven that he can play in this league.
Yeah, the run game was horrible for the Chargers. They had 23 carries, 46 yards. That's not good. And they also lost Eckler. I think Eckler's not playing this coming week. So that's not good. You got to run the ball more than 46 yards.
So happy Bobby, because the Yankees are getting beat 5-1 by Tampa Bay.
You see that? I see the Tampa Bay's good. Tampa Bay's good. Too bad nobody goes watches them over there. But
hey, anytime the Yankees are getting stomped into the ground, I'm happy. All right, so what's next? What game's up next?
We got the Baltimore Ravens against the Washington Football Club. And, Ravens won 31-17. Everybody was raving about Lamar Jackson because, he ran 7 carries, 53 yards. He still can't throw the ball. He was 14 out of 21, 50% if you're counting at home. 2 touchdowns and 1 pick. He still can't throw the football.
No.
He still can't throw the football.
He's a career like 58.2% passer, which is not going to cut it.
That was good in the 60s, in the 70s. That was good. He'd be a Hall of Famer with those stats in those days, but not in today's NFL. You got to be close to 70%.
You have to, in order to be considered an elite quarterback nowadays, you got to throw at least 61, 62%. To make it in the league.
Yeah, you got to be. I think you got to be better than that. I don't know, but we talking about the Washington being a bad football team. They're another team that's probably going to get a high draft pick. They're going to be in there in those top 5 picks next year. They're a bad football team. Dwayne Haskins is.
They're gonna have to draft a quarterback. He's not the guy.
I don't think he's gonna be the guy for the future. They got a lot of problems. It's not just him. and it does start at the top with their owner, but I just don't think he's the right quarterback for them
No.
for their future.
Nope.
But I guess we'll find out. We'll find out. All right, next on the list is somebody was asking about the Carolina Panthers. They beat the Arizona Cardinals. As the Cardinals have kind of fallen back, and they had that hot start, and we both discussed, man, they might compete for the NFC West. I don't know. I think our assessment was right at the beginning of the year. They were going to fight for that last playoff spot. As Carolina, both teams are now. It was Carolina is 31. Carolina wins 31-20. So as Teddy Bridgewater, 276 yards through the air, 2 touchdowns, 1.
And he's proving that he could still play.
He actually had a nice little touchdown run in the game too. But Kyler Murray had a good game. He did that. I saw the touchdown.
The Saints should have held on to Bridgewater.
But I don't think they could have done it with cap-wise. Cap-wise, I think it would have been. I don't think it would have worked. But I was saying Murray had a good game. I saw the touchdown stats. But listen, he was 24 out of 31, 3 touchdowns, no picks. How many yards do you think he threw for?
So who
24 completions. Remember, Kyler Murray.
How many yards? Oh,
24.
I saw this stat. It was like 97. Wasn't it like under 100? It was like 97 yards, right?
133 yards on 24 completions. I mean, what was he doing? Throwing 2-yard passes?
I know.
Man.
I know.
So
they did a good job of locking Hop for the most part. They did a good job of taking care of Hopkins and making sure he didn't have a.
What Hopkins have in the game? Hopkins had 7 catches, 41 yards.
Yeah, see, they did a good job of locking him up.
Yeah, because his long was 13 yards was Hopkins. So they did a good job on Hopkins. So Arizona's starting to fall back a little bit. So
they got the Cardinals. The Cardinals got to get a win, or they're gonna be in trouble.
Yeah. We got your buddy Bahala's team, but the Minnesota Vikings got their first win against the Houston Texans, 31-23. Did you watch? I saw the highlights of this game. That Houston scored a touchdown late in the game, but it got taken away because of a replay because he didn't have possession of the football. So,
the ball was moving around. Yeah.
Yeah. Vikings get their first win, and it's Bill O'Brien. Bill O'Brien was the first coach to get the axe this year. So if you had Bill O'Brien on the prop bets, being the first coach getting axed, congratulations on you win because Bill O'Brien got our way. They should.
And let's be honest. I think that whole DeAndre Hopkins deal where he traded him away for next to nothing. I think that was the beginning of the end there. Like, if you're going to trade DeAndre Hopkins away, you better get a first-round pick out of that.
They have no. I don't think Houston has a first or second pick this year. I think they all belong to Miami. I think they all belong to Miami, so they have no pick.
But that's what I mean. Like, if you're going to trade a guy like that away, like, you need to get that first-round pick back. Like, I don't know how Billy O'Brien doesn't think of that. Like, if I'm going to trade our stud receiver away, like, you got to get something back.
I hate that. I would hate to be the GM to walk into this mess because you have no picks next year. This is going to be at least a 4 to 5 year rebuild.
Yeah, no doubt.
And I still don't know why. I don't know why Deshaun Watson re-signed with them. But maybe it's good. Maybe it's good now because he's not going to have Bill O'Brien. So
maybe it's good that he didn't. Kelvin says the Cardinals blew the last 2 games. D-Hop and others were playing a bit hurt, and he said, he's agreeing that they better win Sunday or they're going to be in trouble. Yeah, they need to get Cardinals need to get back in the winning column or they're going to be that momentum's gonna not that negative momentum's not gonna be a good thing.
You want to stay ahead of the. I still think they can until San Francisco gets healthy, which is not going to be probably for a while. Maybe the Cardinals can stay ahead of them in the division. All right, we got that. We got the.
Karan, yes, I thought the Patriots' defensive strategy against the Chiefs was very good. I did. I liked what they did against the Chiefs. I liked what the Patriots did. They just couldn't keep up with it the defense just got wore out. They just wore them out in the end. Which can you blame them? I mean, look at Kansas City's weapons. But we'll get to that game. That's coming up.
Yeah.
All right. So what do we got next, Goose?
We're getting to the late games. As first, we're going to go over the Los Angeles Rams defeats the New York Football Giants 17-9. As the Giants' offensive woes continue, as they can't score touchdowns. I mean, they're just awful. They're awful. They can't score touchdowns.
That offense is terrible. That offense is awful.
He throws interceptions at the wrong time in games. He turns the ball over. I don't know if he's the future for them either, but I think they got more problems too than just the quarterback. I think they got more problems too with quarterback. And,
The thing is that they
don't have their
they're super inconsistent. You know what I mean? They're super inconsistent. Like the Giants will like how do you pass block halfway decent and then absolutely suck at run blocking? I don't understand that. Like usually with linemen it's the other way around. Guys can run block great and they suck in the pass. But their running game is like they have no consistency with that whatsoever. And you know what? Garrett as a play caller has let them down.
Yeah, I mean, now if you look at the rushing yards, you'd say, man, Giants should have won this game because they had 136 yards on the ground to the Rams 58. But Daniel Jones throws an interception late in the game. I don't know. I don't think they were tied the game anyway. But I mean, you got 9 points. You can't score touchdowns. I mean,
that late pick killed them. Like you, as a quarterback, you can't throw that ball. You know what I mean? You can't. You gotta throw that away. Like you can't try and force that the way he did. You know what it is though? He's trying to throw guys. He's trying to throw guys open. You know what I mean? Because they can't get any separation. So he's literally trying to throw them open.
Yeah, but and what do the Giants do? I mean, what if they got if they have the number 1 pick next year? I mean, you got to take Lawrence, right? I mean, I don't care if you have Daniel Jones. You got to take the kid from Clemson. I mean, if they do indeed. The number 1 pick.
If the Giants get the number 1 pick, it's almost like you have to take. It's almost like you have to take Lawrence. You have to.
Yeah. All right, we got next. We got This game was flexed from noon to 3:00 because of the Patriot Open. We had the Colts and the Bears, 19-11. I didn't watch this game. I don't think this game was in my market, but 19-11, the Colts defeat the Bears. Bears get their first loss. They're both 3-1. Let's see who we had in this game. We both had the Bears. We both picked Nick Foles and the Bears, and he let us down.
Jesus!
I mean,
wow. Stanton just hit a ball that landed in a different freaking zip code. Sorry.
Wait, what?
Stan,
oh my God!
Stanton, did you see that? Did you see that home run?
Jesus.
Look at that! Look at how far he hit that thing. That thing landed in a different zip code.
Yeah, Bobby's coming to you. Damn.
Oh my word! Wow. That was an absolute rocket.
When Stanton's healthy, he's a pretty good player. The problem is he'll
never healthy.
His toe going to the dugout. He'll probably stub his toe going to the dugout. He'll be out for the rest of the series. But get back to the game here. The Bears only had 28 yards running the football. Oh, God. The Bears ran the ball. Okay, I don't understand this. Okay, obviously I didn't watch the game. The score is 19-11, okay?
Mm-hmm.
What was the score at halftime? What was scored at halftime? It was 13, okay? Well, they got down 19-3, but it doesn't make any sense. The Bears ran the ball. The Bears passed the ball for 42 times. They only ran it 16, and it was an 8-point game. I don't get that. I don't get coaches, man. I don't. Like I said,
Nagy. If the Bears don't make the playoffs, Nagy might be on the hot seat next season.
Yeah, he might be another coach that's on the another coach on the hot seat. Might be. All right, we got next. Ooh, I'll let you take this one because this is your team. As the Chiefs on Monday Night Football defeat the I'm sorry, I had a email pop up. Bobby Bowden went to the hospital. He coached at Florida State. He used to be coach at Florida State. I know he had the coronavirus, but he had the coronavirus, but he got taken to the hospital. That's not good at his age. But So the Chiefs win 26-10. So I'll let you take it. But I'll have one question for you, but I'll wait till you get to your assessment of the game.
So here's my take on that game. The defense impressed me. The defensive scheme that they had against the Chiefs.
Yeah, I watched the game.
It was pretty good. And the Patriots dropped 3 interceptions, which usually never happens. What McCourty?
You had. I don't mean to cut you, but you had that one you got fucked on too. So.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah. So I couldn't believe that's a wait a minute.
So here's the thing, right? The defensive scheme was pretty good. It was. They played the Chiefs pretty good on D.
It was.
Like I said, the dropped interceptions were killer. That's 3 turnovers. That's 3 more opportunities to put points on the board, and and then we'll switch to the other side. So they missed 3 interceptions, right? And the Pats threw 3 interceptions. The quarterbacks for the Patriots threw 3 interceptions. If you take those points that those interceptions got the Chiefs off the board, that's like a 19-13 game. That's a close game.
Yeah. You had the pick 6 at the end. You had the pick 6. Honey Badger had the pick 6 in the end. So,
But you know, if you take the points that the Patriots gave the Chiefs off, that's a close game.
Yeah.
It is. That's encouraging because if you get Newton back, you know what I mean? That adds a different element into the game. I hope the Patriots make the playoffs because I want to see them again against Kansas City with Cam Newton under center.
Yeah, this game was a lot closer than that score indicated. And then you also had the boneheaded by Hoyer at halftime.
At the half, where he should have just thrown it out of bounds and kicked the damn field goal.
Bobby, I saw that coming a mile away. I said, "What are they doing?" I said, "He's gonna get sacked. He's gonna get sacked," and then he gets sacked. I'm like, "You got to be kidding me!" He doesn't get sacked.
So there was. Get this right. There was 19 seconds on the clock when the play started, when the ball was snapped. There was 19. They literally took 19. He took 19 seconds off the clock. When that pocket first collapsed on him, right? When it first started to collapse, that's when you throw the football out of bounds. Throw it out of bounds and just kick the field goal.
Yeah.
I threw my water bottle and my hat across the screen because I was so mad. It was like,
I was like,
dude, I couldn't do it. I couldn't. It was like, that's like Hoyer. He's been in the league like 12 years now. Like as a veteran quarterback, you should know if it's not there, throw it away. Throw the ball out of bounds and kick the field goal.
if he was
Because that would have, think about this, right? Then they would have got into the half tied. They would have gone into the half tied.
I mean, if he was a rookie, okay, yeah, you're going to be mad at him, but I mean, you can use it as a learning experience. But this guy's been in the league. He knows better than that. Oh, Bobby, just FYI, the home run that Stanton just hit, it just landed. So that home run that Stanton just hit, it just landed somewhere.
Oh man, that was a shot.
All right, so we got the last game of the week as the Packers defeated the Atlanta Falcons 30-16. As Dan Quinn fired yet? Why is he still employed?
He needs.
Oh,
they have got to get rid of him. They have to.
I mean, the team is going to quit eventually on the coach. They're going to quit. The team is going to quit on the coach. It's going to happen. They were awful last year to start the season, and they beat the Saints and they went on a little run. And I guess Arthur Blank got happy, but I don't understand why Dan Quinn is still employed with Atlanta.
After that Super Bowl collapse, that should have been it. Atlanta had that Super Bowl won at half. They had that one, and I
mean, think about the last 3 weeks. They don't recover an onside kick against Dallas. They lose. They blow a big lead against Chicago. They blew a big lead against Chicago. And, I mean, we all knew they were going to lose to Green Bay. At least I did. We both picked them. But we got one more game to go over. I forgot the Sunday night game. We'll go over that in a minute. But yeah, I mean, Atlanta. Why is Dan Quinn still there? I don't get it. Matt Ryan. I mean, he's not the reason why they're losing football games. He's not the reason why they're losing football games. And Aaron Rodgers.
No, it's that Swiss cheese. It's the Swiss cheese defense and the lack of in-game management. There's no in-game management at all.
Now we talked about Aaron Rodgers and the method of Jordan Love, kick him in the ass to make him do something. 4 touchdowns, no interceptions, 327 yards for Aaron Rodgers.
I hate to say it, Goose, but he's looking like the Aaron Rodgers of like 6 or 7 years ago.
He's looking like prime Aaron Rodgers. He has 1,214 yards passing, 13 touchdowns, zero interceptions.
He's been on fire.
So the drafting of Jordan Love really put a boot in his ass, so to speak. All right, and we forgot about the Sunday night game, a game that we talked about last week, and I said, you know what, I should put money down on this game, and I did not put any money down. As the Eagles, 25-20 winners over the San Francisco. As the Eagles were 7-point underdogs. Why did I not bet this game? Why did I not bet this game? I should have bet him on the money line, and I should have bet him. I should have bet him on the money line, and then I should have made another bet. With the points as the Eagles get the first win of the year. They're 1-2-1, and they're leading their division. And Frisco is now 2-2. As they benched Mullins. Nick Mullins played awful. He threw some horrible interceptions. He had a QBR of 13. 13 was his QBR. Man. And C.J. Beathard came in for that one drive and actually played pretty good. Drove him down the field. I think they got a touchdown on that drive he played. But they couldn't get the onside kick. So Eagles 25-20. So they get off. They're in good graces.
The Eagles got lucky.
Eagle fans are just their fans are all happy. They think they turned the corner. They just beat a team playing their backups, man. If Frisco had Bosa,
and guess what? Frisco pushed them to those backups pushed them to the limit.
Yeah. If they had Garoppolo and Mostert and Bosa, Frisco would have won that game easily. But yes, there's week
dude,
one.
without a doubt.
So there's your week one. So like I said, Bobby was 11-4. He hit on Denver, New Orleans, the Bengals, the Browns, the Seahawks, Tampa Bay, Baltimore, Carolina. I'm sorry, that's Rams. The Rams, the Bills, and Green Bay. He missed on the Bears, the Cardinals.
I thought the Cardinals was a shoe-in, dude.
Cardinals, the Patriots, and the 49ers. Me, on the other hand, I was bad. 9-6. Horrible. As I hit on the Saints, the Bengals, the Seahawks, the Buccaneers, the Ravens, the Rams, the Chiefs, Philadelphia, and Green Bay. I lost on the Jets, the Bears, Dallas, Arizona, Houston, Las Vegas, and I thought Houston was going to win, but Houston might get a win this week because they got a new coach. So we'll look at the
old
Houston,
Patriots coach is coaching. Romeo Crennel is going to be the new interim coach for the Texans.
Well, I'll tell you, they can't do any worse. They can't do any worse than what they've been this past. Let me get some more water. I'll be right back.
I think this might be the spark that the Texans needed. But what's up, guys? What's up, Darkness? What's up, Anonymous? How you doing, guys? What's going on? Karen says, I know you guys were missing Chris Jones, Karan, but I thought you guys' D did pretty good. I think both of our defenses played well.
All right, I'm back. All right, man. So we got a new week, man. Week 5.
Hey, Colby.
And I gotta go 16-0. I gotta hit on all these. I gotta hit on everything. I'm losing ground. See ya. All right, so we got Thursday Night Football, and man, it's kind of amazing. The games that were on NFL Network. Now, the first one comes on Fox is actually a decent game. We got Tampa Bay against Chicago, so 2 3-1 teams. As the Buccaneers are 4.5-point favorites. So finally got a good game here on Thursday Night Football. So they got the Bears and the Bucks. Who do you got, Bobby?
Bears and Bucks. I am going to go with the Buccaneers. Give me Tampa Bay.
Tampa Bay, huh?
Give me Tampa Bay.
All right. So, Thursday night game, short week, home underdog. Give me the home underdog. Give me the Bears. I think the Bears are gonna. I think the Bears defense is gonna slow down the old man, number 12, the old man. As I think the Bears bounce. I think the Bears bounce back this week on a short week. Tom Brady's old. His body doesn't heal as much as faster as it used to. Short week. Give me Chicago. All right.
Taking the Bears, against my boy. I see how it is.
Yeah. Next week, we got the Carolina Panthers going on the road. I mean, this is weird. Carolina's 2-2. They're going on the road to face the 0-4 Falcons. The Falcons are 2.5 favorites. The Falcons are actually favored in this game. So you got Atlanta or Carolina in this game.
I'm gonna take Teddy Bridgewater and the Panthers. I'm gonna take Teddy and the Panthers.
Teddy, man. Wow.
I have absolutely zero faith in the Falcons. Zero. None.
Well, I had picked these games before, but I had figured that Dan Quinn would be fired at this point in the day. But I'm still gonna stick with this pick. I'm gonna pick Atlanta. I think they're better. I think they're better than I mean, I don't know. They're not better than Carolina. Uh, they're not better than Carolina, but they're going to win. So yeah, give me Atlanta. I don't know why, but I think they're going to get a win. They're going to save Dan Quinn's job for another week. But if they lose this game, there's no way. I mean, I know we say no way, but if they do indeed lose this game coming up, Atlanta, he has to get fired at 0-5. I mean, there's no way you keep him. I think I don't know. All right, so you picking Teddy Bridgewater. I'm picking Matt Ryan. All right, next we got the Buffalo Bills going on the road to face the Tennessee Titans. Maybe this game will be played, but both teams are 4-0. Bills are 4-0, Titans are 3-0. But Buffalo's a team, man.
I'm telling you right now, I'm gonna go Josh Allen and the Bills. I'm taking the Bills to beat the Titans. Yep. That Buffalo defense is pretty damn good. And we're gonna see. We're gonna get. They'll force Ryan Tannehill to throw the football because they'll stuff Derrick Henry.
Tannehill's actually played pretty good.
They'll force him to throw. So I'm gonna go Buffalo. I'm gonna go.
I agree.
I'm gonna go hashtag Bills Mafia.
But I agree with you. I think the Bills are a better team than Tennessee. Tennessee hasn't played in a week. So they might be a little rusty. Yeah, so give me Buffalo too. All right. Next on the list, we got the Las Vegas Raiders going on the road to face the defending Super Bowl champions, Kansas City Chiefs, 13-point favorites at home.
Wait, so say that again. Hold on a sec. Say that matchup again. Hold on. Yeah, say it again. Hold on. Go ahead.
We got the Raiders going on the road to face the defending Super Bowl champions, the KC.
Oh, Kansas City's gonna rout Oakland. Kansas City's gonna rout Oakland. That's gonna be a blowout. The Chiefs are gonna absolutely demolish that team.
Titans had 2 weeks to prepare, but they've also had the coronavirus.
FYI, if you have Clyde Edwards-Helaire, or you can buy him in fantasy or in the daily fantasy, buy him because he's going to absolutely run through that Raider defense.
I'm talking about the Titans having 2 weeks to prepare, but I don't think they practiced because of the coronavirus. I don't think they've been allowed to go back to the police unless the negative test. So I don't know.
Yeah, they had to wait. They've actually not had a lot of actual practice time because of the tests. What's up, Brayton?
No, this should be another easy. This should be another easy pick.
The Chiefs are gonna absolutely rout that team.
Yeah.
If the Patriots destroyed Oakland, right? If the Pats destroyed Oakland, the Chiefs are gonna absolutely blow that team out of the water.
Las Vegas.
Same thing.
You caught him up. I got it. I still call the Chargers San Diego. So what's the difference?
Dude, we spent 30 years of our life. We spent 30 years of our life saying the same thing. It's going to be hard to get used to it.
Yeah, right. Well, we got the Arizona Cardinals, going on the road to face the New Jersey Jets, not Nets. The New Jersey Jets. I know I'm picking this game.
Cardinals will rebound. I think Kyler Murray rebounds and has himself a game down there in Jersey.
I don't know who the Jets are going to beat. Do the Jets play the Giants? I don't know. But I don't know who they're going to beat. I really don't. They're a good football team. They're not very well coached. Adam Gase, another guy. When's he going to get fired? He's not the answer. I mean, why do you want to hold on to a coach if he's not the answer? It's better.
If Gase isn't fired in the next two, if Gase isn't fired in the next 2 weeks, then that organization clearly doesn't care about winning.
They don't. I mean, because if he's not the answer, Bobby, I mean, why hold on to somebody if he's not the answer. Cut bait, move on, and try to get better. They're not going to get better until they get rid of Adam Gase. But
The Jets got swindled by somebody to hire an Adam Gase. They got swindled by someone.
All right, so we got the battle. We got the Battle of Pennsylvania. We got Philadelphia playing Pittsburgh, and the game's in Pittsburgh.
Dude,
Battle of Pennsylvania.
Fuck the Eagles. Give me Big Ben and the Steelers all freaking day. I fucking hate that
I know
city.
It's the same situation.
Screw Philadelphia. Give me Pittsburgh all day. I hope they drop 40 on them bums.
It's the same kind of situation, though. I don't think Pittsburgh has practiced much. Well, they never had no positive tests. It was Tennessee, so they might have been able to practice in their facilities. But yeah, I think Pittsburgh is better. I don't think the Eagles are very good. I think they were lucky. They played San Francisco with a bunch of backups. So yeah, give me Pittsburgh. All right, we got still the noon games. Rams going on the road to face the Washington football team.
The Rams are going to destroy Washington. That game against the Jets. I mean the Giants was a fluke. They'll be back to playing the way they're playing. They'll absolutely demolish Washington. Washington's terrible.
I agree. I don't think they got a good coach, but they don't have a quarterback. They don't have a lot of things over there in Washington. I don't see them winning. And we got a next game on the list. The Bengals want to go play the Baltimore Ravens. The game's in Baltimore. And Baltimore's a 13-point favorite over Cincinnati. Bengals and the Ravens.
You know what? This is going to be my upset of the week. Give me Cincinnati. Give me Cincinnati. Give me Joe Burrow and company. And that's going to be my upset of the week. That'll be my upset of the week. Cincy beating Baltimore.
No, I actually thought about that. I said, man, you know what? I like the way Joe Burrow's playing. I mean,
that's going to be my upset of the week. Cincy beating Baltimore. I think it's going to happen. Burrow is looking better and better every game that he's played.
I wouldn't be shocked if the Bengals win, but I'm gonna pick the Ravens. Yeah, I'm gonna pick the Ravens. So I wouldn't be surprised if Cincinnati wins. I really wouldn't. But now we got just look at this game. We got the Jacksonville Jaguars going on the road to face the Houston Texans. The Jaguars versus the Texans. Texans are 6-point favorites in this game. Remember, no Bill O'Brien. Remember that. No Bill O'Brien. But remember that in your when you're evaluating the game, because Bill O'Brien's no longer there. So I think he's a pretty much.
I'm gonna go Jags. I'm gonna go Minshew Mania all over Texans.
Wow. I'm picking Houston. I think the new coach is going to bring in a new attitude. I think whenever you make a coaching change, usually the next week there's usually some more enthusiasm for the team. Sometimes there's not.
Yeah, there could be a spark. That's true.
Something's different.
See, now I've seen Romeo Crennel as a head coach, as the Browns and all that. Now I'm going off of what I've seen before. I don't know.
I know. But I'm just saying that it's still a different voice in the locker room.
Yeah.
Still a different voice in charge in the locker room. So players might respond.
There were reports that Billy O'Brien lost the locker room.
Yeah. So give me. All right. I'm still picking Houston. All right. we're getting to the late games. We have the Miami Dolphins going on the road to face the San Francisco 49ers. The Niners 8-point favorites over the Dolphins.
Wait. Is Miami going across the country?
Yeah.
See, they're trying to get you to bet on. They're trying to get you to bet on Miami. That's why. I'm gonna go.
I'll say Frisco's 8-point favorites. Yeah, Frisco's 8-point favorites.
I'm gonna go San Fran.
So,
I still think Miami's got a lot of work to do. They're flying across the country. I'm gonna go San Fran. Give me San Fran.
Frisco's played well. They played well. Much better than I ever thought they would. No, they destroyed the Giants. I mean, they just destroyed the Giants with the backups. Gary Sanchez is up. Strikeout. Gary Sanchez. Strikeout. No. You know what, Bobby? No, he's not going to strike out. You know why? Because there's nobody on base. If the bases were loaded with 2 outs, he would strike out. But he'd probably get a single or get hit or be a hit batsman. Yeah, there's nobody out, nobody on. He'll probably get a single here. Knowing him, but you know what? I'm picking the upset. Give me the Dolphins.
There you go. Oh, the Dolphins, huh?
Hey, look. I mean, he might get benched, and Tua might come in the game. But give me the Dolphins.
That's true.
Give me the Dolphins. All right, now we got the Colts going on the road to face the Cleveland Browns in a late game. This is actually a late game. Both 3-1. Colts are a 1.5 favorites. They think the Colts are going to go on the road.
Give me the dog pound. Give me the dog pound.
Vegas thinks that they. All right. So you want the dog pound. So you're a believer. You don't think that you don't.
No, I just don't think the Colts are that good.
And Sanchez grounds out. So, at least he put the bat in the ball. At least he put the bat in the ball that time. But I'm gonna go against you, picking the Colts. I think Cleveland's gonna have a Cleveland game. They've been rolling too big. They've been rolling for the last 3 weeks. I think they're gonna get big headed, and if they win this game, I'll be surprised. I'll be surprised if they win this game. I'll tell you why, because a lot of people are talking about them now. Maybe they could be a playoff team, and they haven't had that in years.
In a while. So, Eric, I do know Nick Chubb is on IR. I do know that, but they still have a good running back crew there.
Yeah, he's on IR. That's one reason why I picked the Colts.
They still have a good running back core there. I still think they can run the football.
Yeah. All right, now we got another 320, no 425 where you are. We had the Giants going to play the Cowboys. So if the Giants cannot score touchdowns against the Cowboys, then the Giants. We know they have problems, but the Cowboys let everybody score on them. So Giants and the Cowboys. Who do you have in this game? You got them boys, or do you have G-men?
I hate to say it, but I'm picking Dallas. I hate to say it. The Giants are that bad. They got even though I know how bad that defense is. I just as bad as the Dallas defense is, the Giants defense is worse. The Giants defense is worse. And they got a bunch of rookie and a bunch of nobodies in the secondary. Dude, Cooper and CeeDee Lamb are going to have a freaking career day.
Yeah, the Cowboys' problem hasn't been their offense.
They haven't been able to stop a nosebleed.
Yeah. So I agree with you. I can't see any reason how. I don't see any way the Giants can win this game. unless Dak, Zeke, Amari Cooper, they all get hurt and can't play. But yeah, give me the Cowboys. The Cowboys might win this game by 21 points. I know they're favored by 9.5. What we got? Another late game. Why are you playing late? We got the Broncos and the Patriots. So I'll let you go first. Broncos and the Pats.
I'm gonna take the Patriots. The Broncos, they're down to a backup as well.
Yeah.
I think once again the Pats are gonna run all over the Broncos. I think they're just gonna steamroll them.
Yeah. I agree.
I'm gonna make another bold prediction. The Patriots are gonna have 3 interceptions this game.
Yeah.
Pat's defense is gonna have 3 picks this game.
I think Newton will be back.
If he's back, they're gonna steamroll them. If he's not back, it'll be a game, but they'll still win.
Yeah. Give me the Patriots. I mean, you guys play Canada, and they're the best team in the league, probably.
Dane says, "Go Steelers." I picked Dane. I hope your Steelers absolutely demolish the Philadelphia Eagles. I hope Big Ben throws 4 touchdowns and you run for like 150. I hate the Eagles. I hope the Steelers. I hope Big Ben embarrasses them.
All right, we're down to the last 2 games of the of week number 5. We're already week 5, man. You know, we were waited all year to get to week 1. We didn't know we were going to have a week 1, and we're at week 5. We got the Vikings going on the road to face the Seahawks. Seahawks 7-point favorites. Man, I know, man. Seattle's
Russell Wilson, dude, DK Metcalf and that receiving core are going to have a field day. The Vikings have 2 rookie corners. They're toast. They're absolutely toast. Yeah. Seattle in a freaking landslide.
Yeah, I agree, Seattle. I think Seattle's better than them right now. All right, then we got Monday Night Football. And I'm surprised. I'm surprised at something here, but the Chargers playing the Saints, and the LSU game Saturday got moved. It was supposed to be in Bruges, and it got moved to Missouri. I'm surprised I haven't seen any talk about the Saints game being moved this Monday night because of the hurricane that's coming. But as of right now, the game is on. Chargers and the Saints. Saints are 7.5-point favorites. I don't think it matters where this game is being played. It can be played in Los Angeles with no fans. I think hopefully Sean Payton has learned from last week that running the football is the key to keeping Drew Brees healthy. I mean, you have 2 running backs.
In order for the Saints to win this game, they have to run the ball. They have to run the ball 20 times, 20 to 25 times. If they want to win this game, they have to run it 20 to 25 times.
I think if they run it 28 every times, they win this game easily. If they run it 20 times, they're going to lose. That means Drew Brees is throwing it 40 times. But I think the Saints are going to win this game. It might be closer than the 7.5. I think Justin Herbert is a good quarterback for the Chargers. I know they're out there running back Eckler, so they might not be able to run the ball. And if I guess it all depends if the Saints get players back this week, if they get Michael Thomas back, if they get Jared Cook back on the offense side of the ball. But I still think the Saints are going to win. And then they got the who they play after this?
I'm gonna go against you, dude. I'm gonna take Herbert. I'm gonna take Herbert and the Chargers in a shootout.
In the shootout. They play the Panthers next week. We got a bye week. We got a bye week next week. Then the Panthers, okay. Yeah. So I mean, look, I like the way Herbert's played. He's looked very good for a rookie. But I think
37,
Eckler being out.
37-34, L.A.
LA, okay.
I'm taking the Chargers. I am taking the Chargers and Herbert. 37-34. Give me the Chargers.
We've got some differing picks, so one of us is going to lose this week. So hopefully it's me because I need to get on the winning schneid here because you've been kicking my ass. So, we'll see. We'll see what happens here, man. But yeah, man. So
I do think that San Diego Saints game is going to be a shootout, though. I think that's going to go back and forth the whole game. That San Diego Saints game is going to be a good game.
San Diego, huh? L.A.
That LA, yeah, the Chargers Saints game, the Chargers Saints game is going to be that has a sneaky good chance of being one of the better games this weekend.
It does have I can see it being a high scoring game. If that's the case, I mean, yeah.
Because if Drew Brees goes back to the prime Drew Brees and he's slinging and he's slinging the football around the field, Herbert does the same thing. Just throwing darts all over the place. It has a sneaky good chance to be a really good game.
I can see the high score like that if Michael Thomas and Jared Cook comes back, because then Sean Payton might feel that he wants to throw the football 40 times a game, which would still be a mistake. Which still would be a mistake for him to do that. I would see how Brees is throwing first. I would let him throw. I would let him sling it the first couple of maybe the first 2 drives and see how he does. And if he's slinging and if he's on and he's throwing deep and he's throwing those deep post balls accurately, then I would just if I was you guys, I'd just let him do his thing. Yeah, I still think and Murray. I think that's our best.
Because that's been the Saints. That's been the Saints' bread and butter. Those deep posts. You know what I mean? Those deep deep slants and the deep posts have been their bread and butter. What's up, Carl? What's up?
I agree, but man.
What's next,
man?
The
baseball game.
What's next?
That's it, man. That's it.
That's all of them?
Week 5 is done. Week 5 is done, man. We're done week 5.
I'm telling you, dude. That Chargers Saints game is going to be a good one. That's going to be a good game.
Probably. It probably will be. So, man, man. So, that's it, man. That's it, guys. That is it on the picks. So, hope y'all took some notes. I hope you listen to Bobby. Don't listen to me, because Bobby's a winner at picks. So, if you listen to me this week, don't come crying to me when you say, "Goose, I lost, $200." I'm telling you, listen to Bobby. So, all I can do, man, is tell people, look, man, just don't listen to me. All I can tell them. It's up to them. It's up to them to either listen or don't listen.
But that's all we got for you guys today for the week 5. Week 4 was there was a lot of good football played in week 4. We got a lot of good games out of that out of last week.
And still running the football is a key to winning games in the NFL, as these stats prove it. I mean, you got to run the football. I know it's a passive league now, but you have to run the football. You have to be balanced.
You know what it is, though? Running the football sets the tone. It sets the pace.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? If you can't set the tone and the pace with the run game, they'll just go nickel. The teams will stay nickel and dime all game on you, and you won't be able to go anywhere with it.
Yeah, if you're just throwing the football every down, I mean, and you're no threat to run the football, then they're not going to play the run. I mean, it's just, I mean, I mean, you have to be balanced. Balance doesn't mean you throw it 25 times and you run it 25 times. That's not what it means. But, I mean, you can throw it 32 and run it, 28, 27. But you can't throw the ball 55 times and run it 20.
Yeah.
That's not balanced. No. That's not football.
Nope.
So
hopefully
some of these coaches.
And let's be honest, even though it's a passing league, you have to throw the football. I mean, you have to run the football. You have to run it. Even though it's a passing league, you have to run it. You have to. These teams that go one dimensional, right? These teams that go one dimensional, it never ends up good for them. Either way, whether you try and run it 55 times or you try and throw it 55 times, it never ends up well.
Yeah, never does. Ever does. All right, man.
But I think that's all we got for you guys this week. So those are our weekly picks. Let's see. Let's see how we do, Goose. Hopefully you can get back in the winning column, and hopefully I can keep this freaking roll up. I don't know how I'm doing this, but I'll take it.
We'll revisit this next Tuesday. Next Tuesday we'll revisit this. So
we will reconvene next Tuesday.
Yeah.
Yes, Water King, you missed it, bro. You missed it. We are all done.
Yeah. So next week we'll be over on my channel. So.
So at the end of this video, guys, I will put Goose Sports' link in the description, and make sure we rotate back and forth every week, guys. So next week we're going to be over on his channel, so make sure you drop a subscription on him so you don't miss the recap and week 6's picks.
It'll be the same time, probably around 9:00 Eastern. So that kind of works best for both of us.
So mark it down, guys. Next Tuesday, 9 p.m. East Coast time. That's 8 Central, right?
8 Central. Yep.
8 Central.
And 6 o'clock. 6 o'clock if you're on the left coast. So.
And 6 p.m. if you are on the West Coast.
Yeah.
But that's all we got for you guys today. Once again, thanks for tuning in, and I will drop Goose Sports' link in the description or in the comments, guys. So make sure if you're not already subscribed to him, we will be over there next week. We rotate back and forth, so go drop him a subscription so you don't miss next week's show. But once again, guys, thanks for tuning in. Thanks for watching. Me and Goose appreciate all the support, but we're out of here for now. Y'all have a good rest of your night. Fuck the Eagles, and we're gone.